Hi everyone, in today's speed build, it's a little bit different. As you can see, the house is already made because I actually did this in collaboration with Cadence. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. CadenceSimsYT. I'll put her Instagram handle and her gallery name in the description down below. But we did a collaboration where we each built each other an outside of a home, like the entire outside and the yard, and we left the house open to any floor plan, and we gave each other a description of a family to furnish the house for. So as you can see, I started working on the floor plan first because based on the description of the family she gave me, I had to make the floor plan and figure out the rooms and everything like that based on the best way to fit the family. And she described them as being a doctor whose spouse is an aspiring actor, and then they have a teenager who really wants to be a musician. And she also described their house as being immaculate, and they're very trendy and stylish. So especially since this is a modern styled house that she built me, I thought it would be perfect, to have everything more modern and very sleek looking. And then I also wanted to give them like pops of color throughout the house to kind of touch on that stylish and trendy aspect that she gave me. So yeah, of course I worked on the kitchen first, and on the outside of the home, this section of the house is kind of made to look like a garage. And at first there was like a little ramp outside that she placed there, but it disappeared sometime during the process of me furnishing the house. So I don't really know what happened with that. I don't think I I don't know if I accidentally deleted it and I just didn't notice when it happened. But yeah, so it's not there. Like once I uploaded the house to my gallery, the ramp is no longer there in front of the garage area. But at the same time, I put the kitchen there instead of making it an actual garage, so I guess it kind of works out in that way. But yeah, so just in case if you notice that, yeah, it looks like a garage from the outside, but it's where the kitchen is. And I actually thought it was pretty perfect that she created a modern shelf for me to furnish, because I'm not that good at building modern homes. I've actually only ever done one modern build on my channel. If you go through my videos, you'll see there's only one modern style house, but it's because I feel like I'm not that creative in trying to come up with a modern looking home. I know it's probably weird, like you would think it might be a little bit more simple since they can pretty much look like anything, I guess. I don't know, but I feel like she really captures that modern look on the outside, and I don't think I would have been able to come up with something like that. So the fact that she gave me a modern shell to decorate, I thought it was such a neat challenge, because it's really me doing something different from what I normally do, as opposed to if I did a lot of modern builds, it would just look like another modern build of mine. But it's not. It's completely different from what I usually do, and I thought it was a nice change, for my channel, especially like having something that looks different. So, but of course, all the credit of the actual build of the house goes to her. So, I'm not trying to take credit for building or anything like that. I only furnish it. So once you see me working on the living room, I do end up incorporating a lot of yellow, because I thought it would be a really warm and different, like a really bright pop of color, and I feel like that's really trendy and youthful. So I wanted to put yellow in the living room, and then I actually end up kind of taking it to like the study area that's behind the living room. And then I also upstairs on the landing area, I end up putting some yellow pieces there later. Yeah, I think I really like the way that this house turned out, or the way I furnished it. I think it works well with the parents being a doctor and then an aspiring actress or actor. She didn't give a description of which gender was what, which I thought was really good, because it gave me the freedom to choose. The way that I imagined it is that the father is the doctor, and then the mom is an aspiring actress, or not a well-known actress or something like that. So once I start decorating the study area, you'll see that I put posters on the wall, or like framed like movie posters, and one is like a doctor's show or movie, and then one is like a more fashion looking one. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to be the wife that was the actress, because I imagine like she was in a movie that, you know, was more like female centered or something, and then maybe she was on that doctor's movie or show, and she was able to get tips from her husband about like the, I guess, you know, like the whole doctor's procedures and things like that, and just like he helped her to build her role in that movie or show. So yeah, I thought that was kind of, you know, like a neat way to incorporate those professions within the furnishing of this house, I guess. And then for the teenager, I made the bedroom more of a boy's room. You know, I used a lot of like teal and everything, and I mean, it doesn't have to be for a boy necessarily. Of course, you know, you could put a female teenager in there. I just thought that it would, like, the story of the family in my head is that it's a teenage boy who maybe finds some kind of like relief or like comfort in listening to like rock music and stuff, and expressing himself musically, because his parents are so busy, and, you know, like his dad's always going to work because he's a doctor, and his mom will you know, be gone for so many days at a time, maybe working on a movie or something like that. So I just assumed that, I just imagine that it's a teenage boy who's very maybe introverted a little bit, like when he is home, so he stays in his room a lot and works on music and like writes songs or things like that. And I end up giving him a keyboard and a guitar, because I like to think that because he's so into music, he tries out different instruments, and, you know, rather than just one or the other. But I mean, of course, I haven't actually gotten to furnishing the kid's bedroom in this part of the video yet, but you will see that. I just kind of wanted to explain, I don't know, I guess my thoughts on the family. But and also in the master bedroom, okay, first of all, you can see there's like a pretty big landing area, and I considered making it a kind of like gym space, because, you know, since the dad's a doctor, I figure he's probably really into fitness, like being healthy and things like that. But I feel like a lot of the exercise equipment didn't really suit the style of the home that I was going for, and it just kind of looked like it was, I don't know, like it just didn't fit. Like it, and you know, I thought that maybe I could put some exercise equipment outside or something like that, but I ended up just scratching the whole exercise equipment idea, because if anything, he could go on a lot of runs or something. And actually, one of the lot traits I gave this was the I don't know, something breezes, I don't know, but it's supposed to make the lot more suitable for running and exercise and things like that. That's another way I try to incorporate the profession of the family, or, you know, of the owner, into this whole lot furnishing. So yeah, I hope this this collab is an interesting concept to everyone. Cadence posted on her Instagram stories that she, you know, was interested in doing a collab with anyone who was willing, and I've never done a collab with anyone before, so I thought it would be a good way to kind of try something different for once, and rather than like me waiting for someone to come to me for a collab, like, you know, she said any ideas were welcome. And so I was trying to think of something that I've never really seen before, and something that I thought would be fun and you know, just like different for me. And so when I explained to her my idea of building an outer shell of a house and then having the other person furnish it, she thought it was a really good idea. And then, you know, we just kind of like went back and forth on the whole concept and what exactly we wanted to do as far as like the landscaping and things. But the actual design of the home and the type of family we were going to furnish it for were complete surprises to one another. Like, I didn't know what the home was going to look like, the style or anything, or what the family was going to be like that I had to furnish it for. until she uploaded it to her gallery, and then I downloaded it, you know what I mean? So, and then the same for the other way around. Like, I didn't tell her the type of home I was gonna build. I didn't even know what type of home I was gonna build, honestly. Like, I just kind of wanted to go in and just try to create something that looked nice, and then once I was done creating the home, when I uploaded it, I gave the description of the family that I imagined would be a good fit for that home. And then so you know, I just let her know when I uploaded it to my gallery, and she told me when she downloaded it. But so far I don't know if she's finished it yet or anything, but I'm so excited to see what she does with it and how she incorporates the description of the family I gave her, like how she is able to bring that to the decor of the home. I'm really excited. So especially since this is my first collab, like, I'm so excited, and I'm so appreciative that she, you know, decided to work on this with me and everything. And even though she didn't have to, and because I even told her, you know, like, when I gave her the idea and everything, I said, if you want to choose someone else to work with, that's completely fine, like, no pressure. And, you know, I said, if anything, I think I said we can do it like another time or whatever, but she was like super down. So yeah, if she watches this, I think that would be great. But so I hope that she hears my appreciation. But at the same time, like, I don't ever expect anyone in particular to watch my videos or anything. Like, if you want to, if you find it interesting, then, you know, that's even better. But at the same time, like, I'm just so glad that someone was willing to do this with me. And I'm sorry, my voice, oh my god, I'm losing my voice today. I just finished singing karaoke with my husband, and so my throat is like super scratchy right now because I was straining my voice, because I'm not a great singer by any means. I don't like sing professionally in the least, but yeah, you know, we're just like messing around and singing with each other, and now my throat is so scratchy, and I know I sound horrible throughout this whole voiceover, but please forgive me. Anyways, yeah, so you can see, like, I'm kind of finishing up the landing area upstairs, and again, I didn't really know what I wanted to do up in this area, but I ended up just kind of putting another seating area there. And oh, and in the master bedroom, I don't know if you noticed, but I have like that little vanity area for the mom, and I wanted to look like an actual, like, an actress dressing room type of deal, even though, I mean, it's not like I actually know what they look like, but I'm just going based on what I've seen on TV and things like that. So I wanted to use those light bulbs and stuff, and I just wanted to use something that looked different, because I feel like the vanities that are already in the game look a little bit more like I don't know how to explain it, what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I just wanted something that looked more modernized, I guess, like a little bit sharper corners and things like that. So that's why I did that makeshift vanity for the mom. But I don't know exactly if I like how that turned out. And honestly, the kids' bedroom isn't my favorite either, but other than that, I feel like this house turned out pretty well. So, but yeah, if you like this idea, if you want to see me do something else like this again, just let me know in the comments. Be sure to check out Cadence's or Instagram, and or, you know, check her gallery out, and when she's done with her side of the collab, I hope you see it, and be sure to give her some love on her Instagram. But anyways, here come the screenshots. Be sure to give this video a like or subscribe to my channel, please, if you have not, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!